Namaste. Welcome to Agriculture Affairs in Nepal with me, Nirmala Basnet. Dear viewers, let us now start the program with the main affairs of the day. Though there was agreement that there would be export of oranges to China, it has not happened. The hatcheries in Kathmandu are lowering the price of the broiler chicks. The government team formed to assess the damage suffered by farmers after the crop did not bear seeds has begun field study in Chittagong. And much more. Let us now continue the program with the affairs of the orange to China. The Himalayan foothills are where the citrus originates. Citrus has found many different homes where it thrives better than the original home. Citrus is very juicy and healthy fruit to have. It has strong aroma and is very refreshing. It contains high amount of vitamin C. One big orange can supply daily requirement of vitamin C for a person. Brazil grows the most oranges in the world and supplies 30% of the oranges to the world. In Nepali hills, the oranges grow well. Recently, the oranges are grown in high quantity in Nepal. The government has been building cold stores for the oranges. Now there is agreement to export the Nepali oranges to China. This is very motivating to the Nepali farmers. Though there was agreement that there would be export of oranges to China, it has not happened. Let us look at this report for a little while. A bilateral agreement has been signed 7 years ago that Sangja and Sinduli oranges will be taken to China. After the Chinese President Xi Jinping's visit to Nepal on 1st October, the agreement is expected to be implemented as the two countries agree on the export of orange and non-oily fruits to China. The farmers were optimistic that the agreement would be implemented on the occasion of the visit of the president. According to the locals of Virkot Municipality 5, Sangja, they are happy to take oranges and citrus products to China. They have also urged for implementation of the agreement between the two governments. They have also been convinced that orange will be exported as there is agreement on the occasion of the president's visit. According to the experts in the same area, the production of orange produced in the district, if imported to China, will increase the income of the farmers. The locals say that they are confident that the orange will be easily exported, claiming the orange is of high quality. According to the Agriculture Knowledge Center, the locals who generate more than 1 crore rupees annually are motivated after the agreement between the two governments has been renewed. Earlier on July 4th, 2012, the agreement was made to take the orange and Junwa oranges to China. After the report on oranges to China, let us now look at the report on price of chicks. The agriculture has become so advanced around the world that very sensitive work of hatching the eggs is done by the incubator. This is really amazing work which is done very easily. The technique of hatching the eggs was started in Egypt in the 400 BC. By 1440 AD, the technique of hatching the eggs spread across Florence, present-day Italy. Now we have electric incubators. The incubators have different capacity according to the need. In Nepal too, with the rise of poultry industry, the industrialists saw the need of advanced hatchery. Nepal is now independent in poultry goods. 4% of the GDP of the country is contributed by the poultry industry. The winter is going to set in soon. The price of the chicks have gone down. The hatcheries in Kathmandu are lowering the price of the broiler chicks. Let us look at this report for a little while. The hatcheries had reduced the price of the chicks by 10 rupees on 27th Asoj, charging 60 rupees per chick. Again, in the 1st of Kartik, the price was decreased by 10 rupees per chick. There is again another decrease by 10 rupees per chick from Monday. Since Monday, the price has been reduced and the cost of one chick is 40 rupees per chick. According to the hatchery, the farmer's rate was set to be 40 rupees. The price of the Cub 500 variety of chick is 40 rupees. Balram Keshi, General Secretary of the Nepal Hatchery Industry Association, said that the rate is applicable from Monday. Till the third week of Asoj, the price of this variety of the chick was 70 rupees. In the Indian cities of the border, the price of the broiler chick is from 14 rupees to 20 rupees, which is 24 to 32 rupees Nepali. This has forced the Nepali hatchery to lower the price. After the report on the price of the chicks, let us now look at the affairs of the paddy that did not bear seeds. The southern flatland of Nepal is considered the granary of the nation. It is the south that feeds the nation rice. In Nepal, rice is considered the food of the wealthy and the wise. This is because the hard and cold mountains do not produce enough rice to meet the demand of the year. The people in the mountains have difficulty producing any kind of food due to the rocky and drained soil. The small pockets in the mountains cannot sustain the life there. In the south, the rice grows well, making the whole flat land look like it is clad in gold. This year, the golden seeds did not burst from the rice plant in many of the districts of Nepal. This is a big issue as it directly affects the food security of the country. Garima variety of rice has become notorious in the books of the farmers. The government is working on solving the problems created by lack of seeds during harvest. A government team formed to assess the damage suffered by farmers after the crops did not bear seeds has begun a field study in Chittagong. Let us look at this report for a little while. Farmers have cleared the land by cutting down the green rice after the Garima rice did not bear seeds. The team headed by Madan Thapa, head of the Seed Vision Quality Control Center, went to the field in Chittagong to collect the actual details, said the source. The team has been told to collect the damage in other districts after Chittagong. Rajan Dhakal, head of the Agriculture Knowledge Center in Bharatpur, Chittagong, said that farmers will be given relief after making a single decision after collecting all the district details. The paddy was said to be ripe and ready to harvest within 125 to 135 days of transplanting. But after that time, the paddy burst started to appear only in some rice plants, said locals. Here, DNA processing has begun to prove the sale of the wrong seeds in the name of Garima. Also, the process of taking action against the vendor has begun. Farmers will be given compensation. In Chittagong, Nawalparashi, Dang, Banke, Bardia, Kailali, Kanchanpur and Lamjung, it has been found that Garima variety of rice was planted. The details of Garima rice planted in Nuwakot have also been coming in recently. According to preliminary details made by the Agriculture Knowledge Center Chittagong earlier, the paddy has been planted in the highest amount in Rapti municipality in the district. According to the office, 378 bighas of land was cultivated with Garima variety of rice. After paddy inspection, let us now talk about the affairs of apple storage. Nepali mountains are very cold and hard. Recently, it was found that apples grow well in the cold mountain districts. The people of the remote areas of the mountains have started to cultivate apples. A large number of apples grow in the mountains. However, the farmers are having troubles transporting the apples to the market centers. A large number of Nepali apples rot and are fed to the cattle. Meanwhile, nation imports apples worth billions of rupees from China. This is the tragedy of Nepali nation. Without the sales of the apples, the farmers do not get to eat even a decent meal in the mountains. Right now, the farmers in the mountains are busy storing the apples which did not get market. They're in a hurry as the winter is setting in and the region will be too cold to live. They are preparing to migrate south where it is warmer. How long will this go on? It is hard life. The farmers in Darchula are busy storing the apples as the winter is setting in. Let us look at this report for a little while. Since apples are not sold, they are stored in sacks. Locals are in a hurry to harvest the apples of the garden before going down to the valley for winter. Bias, Village 1, is the largest apple-producing village in the district. Although apple production has increased in 2 to 3 years, there's no new option for sale, say the locals. Farmers have to rely on Indian market since there's no market in Nepal. But with the increase of road access in the Indian region in recent times, the local produce market has also declined. Locals complain that there is no road to transport apples to Kalanga, the district headquarters. Local Santosh Aitwal said that there is a problem since all the farmers are engaged in apple farming without seeing the potential of the market. He said farmers are demanding cold stores every year after the production of hard work is not being supplied to the market. After the implementation of the apple zone in the district, Jit Bahadur Bohra said that he has been cultivating 6 extra ropani of land from last year. After the report on migration for winter, let us now take a small commercial break. After the commercial break, welcome back to Agriculture Affairs in Nepal. Dear viewers, let us now talk about the affairs of kiwi cultivation in Nepal. Italy produces the most kiwi in the world with 1.37 million tons per year. Some kiwi fruits originate in China. There are some species that originate in India and Japan. The second most production is in New Zealand. China consumes the most kiwi in the world with 55% of the world production, according to one report. In Nepal, the farmers are excited that kiwi grows well in Nepali climate. As a matter of fact, there is a large quantity of kiwi fruit production in Nepal. Due to the high production of kiwi, there is initiation of the construction of cold store. Kiwi fruit has high content of vitamin C. A medium kiwi contains 42 calories. The Nepali government is giving some attention to the possibility of kiwi cultivation in Nepal. There's the initiation of construction of cold store in Dolakha for kiwi. Let us look at this report for a little while. The new cold store is going to become a separate cold store at a cost of 4 crore 22 lakh rupees. According to Usha Thapa, director of the Himalayan Food Production and Research Center in Tilotama, a separate cold store has been started in the main investment of the State 3. Kiwis are being professionally cultivated by various firms and farmers in the wards of Vimeshwar Municipality 1, 3, 6, 7, 8, and 9. According to Thapa, director of the research center, a cold store has been started with a joint investment of Himalayan Food Production and Research Center in Himalayan Food Production and Research Center in the state. Thapa said that the state government will provide 70% of the total cost for the construction of the cold store, and among the 30% of the remaining, 15% will be invested by Vimeshwar Municipality and 15% by the Research Center. She said that the cold store will have the capacity to store up to 200 tons of kiwi. Kiwi farmers said that the construction of cold store will help the locals who are planning to produce, grade, pack, market, and produce kiwi juice and other produce. 100 tons of kiwi is expected to be stored, and the rest of the space will be used for other fruits and agriculture produce immediately after the cold store is completed. After the report on kiwi, let us now look at the affairs of titipati. Titipati is a shrub that grows wild in the hills of Nepal. It is called titipati for its renowned bitter taste. In the past, titipati was used for puja. Titipati is used in place of flowers by the Hindus. The plant leaves were used to cure scabs by the locals of the hilly districts. This shrub is believed to have medical value. There has been recent development of this herb. The people have started to produce oil of the titipati. The titipati oil is being produced in a village in Rashwa district. Let us look at this report for a little while. There is production of titipati oil in the Uttar Gaya VDC3 in Rashwa. Even though the production of titipati oil was tested last year in Katlang, it was not successful. According to entrepreneur Vim Tamang, there was difficulty in operating the machine due to heavy cold in Katlang. According to entrepreneur Vim Tamang, the process of processing 600 kg of titipati is being proceeded in the same village daily. The production center, which was started with the investment of 50 lakh rupees, is operated by Bluebell Essential Private Limited. This company is planning to produce 60 kg of titipati oil. 1,200 milliliter equals to 1 kg. The company said that the production has started from mid-Vadra and will produce till mid-Makshir. Trader Tamang claims that there is no shortage of raw material for oil production. The titipati collected in the morning should be taken in the evening for processing. Those collecting titipati will get 5 rupees per kg. The company has purchased a mini truck to transport the collected titipati. Currently, the company is producing 1 kg 300 grams of oil per day. At present, the company has only one machine. This is why the production is low. The company has the capacity to produce 18,000 kg of oil per month. It is planned to transport the produced oil to Kathmandu. Arrangements have been made to take them to Kathmandu for immediate purpose. However, afterwards, they have set themselves up for bottling and producing sancho. After the report on titipati, let us now talk about the affairs of drinking water. Water is this element which we take for granted. It is everywhere. However, in the closer examination of the importance of water makes it the very life on earth. Water is needed by all the living things on earth. From the smallest amoeba to great elephants, the water is used to replenish life. Religiously, water is used to cleanse sin. Water is the symbol of purity. When someone provides water when we are thirsty, we are truly grateful. Water is believed to be provided by the kind-hearted. Nepal has a lot of fresh water produced from the snow-capped mountains. The extracting process of water in Nepal is difficult due to the harsh condition in which the water exists. The government of Nepal is trying to find places where the extract of water can be possible to supply to the settlements. It is hard work and we have to appreciate it. Recently, the drinking water project in Bidur, Nuwakot has been 90% complete. Nepalese suffer from drinking water problems and electricity problems. This news of drinking water project is a little bit comforting. Bidur 3 Sana urban drinking water and sanitation project work is 90% complete. Let us look at this report for a little while. With the goal of providing clean drinking water to the residents of Vidur town of Nuwakot, construction of Vidur 3 small urban drinking water and sanitation project has been 90% complete. The information was made at the facilitating meeting on the implementation of Vidur 3 small urban drinking water and sanitation project in the district administration office. The construction contract was signed on Just 14 2073 BS to complete the project in 2 years. The deadline was extended for the first time on Just 14 2076 BS after work was not completed in the stipulated time. Time has been added till the 14th of coming Magh. But locals say that there's no sign of work being done when the deadline is only 3 months away. District concerned has directed for the project to complete the work in the stipulated time. The project complained that the locals are obstructing the installation of pipelines in the market area. They say they have obstructed 2.5 kilometers from Betravati to Vaishe and from Tunge to Gangate. According to Narayan Prasad Khatiwada, a federal representative from Nuwakot Region Number 2, people's representatives from the ward level to the union are committed to solve the problem. Similarly, Mayor of Bidur Municipality, Sanju Pandit, said that the project is only looking for excuse by saying the people are obstructing the last phase of the project. The project has been allocated with 85 crore 90 lakh rupees for completion. It is said that after completion of the project, population of 60,758 residing in ward number 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 6, 8, and 9 will be able to easily consume drinking water. After the report on drinking water, let us now look at the affairs of airport in Mustang. Nepal is mostly mountains that are quite vertical. The travel through the roads is very difficult. During the monsoon, it is almost impossible in most of the remote areas. Air transportation is another alternative to road transportation. If all the mountain districts had airports, the remote areas would be more accessible. The people in Mustang are asking for new airport in the area. Since the first flight of the first invented powered airplane by the Wright brothers in December 17, 1903, the air transport has come a long way. Man has reached the moon. There are jet planes that travel in the speed that man could not even dream 200 years ago. However, due to the geographical condition of Nepal, the transportation development is taking a long time. There's call for construction of airport in Mustang by the locals. Let us look at this report for a little while. Locals have called for construction of airport at Sarang in Upper Mustang, stating that an airport there would promote religious and adventurous tourism in the country's northern district. The proposed area lies 3,700 meters above the sea level. The local municipal officials said that a technical team is preparing to visit the area to prepare a detailed project report for the construction of the airport. Locals say if Kerala border point that connects Tibet to Nepal could be opened, more Chinese tourists would visit the country via Mustang. Indradhara Bishta, member of Gandaki state elected from Mustang, said that the government has taken the locals' call on positive note. The airport will be built in a way to operate domestic flights, Bishta said. Sarang is the second largest settlement in Upper Mustang. Religious and adventurous tourism will be promoted with the construction of the airport. We can benefit more from an airport at Sarang than the one at district headquarters Jumsum, Bishta said. We can benefit from tourism if the airport is constructed. The airport will make traveling easier for tourists visiting Damodar Kunda and Kailash, Bishta added. According to her, Minister for Culture, Tourism and Civil Aviation, Yogesh Vatarai, during his recent visit to Lu Manthang, had said that there was a possibility of constructing an airport at Sarang. She said the Civil Aviation Authority of Nepal has been notified about the 3,000 rupees of land that is available at the location for airport construction. The land is free of dispute. It is plain and suitable for airport, she said. The current airport at Jamsum is situated beside Kaligandaki River, where flights are possible only in the morning due to afternoon winds. Locals say tourists can travel to Kailash and Damodar Kunda within 5 to 6 hours if an airport comes into operation at Sarang. This is all in Agriculture Affairs in Nepal with me, Nirmala Basne. Before I go, let us review the main affairs of the day. Though there was agreement that there would be export of oranges to China, it has not happened. The hatcheries in Kathmandu are lowering the price of the broiler chicks. The government team formed to assess the damage suffered by farmers after the crop did not bear seeds has begun field study in Chittagong. Thank you for watching Agriculture Affairs in Nepal with me, Nirmala Basnet. I'll be back with more affairs next time. Till then, Jai Krishi, Jai Kishan, Samriddha Krishi, Nepal Kushan.